Hi. Hi guys. So in this video I'm going to review a camera which is the Olympus OM-2N. So the other day my brother bidded an auction on eBay for about $100 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this cost a bit pricey, but it's the best camera I've ever got. This SLR is a well-known brand, comes from a Japanese brand called Olympus. This uses a film, that's a 35mm film cartridge. This camera weighs about 600 to 700 grams, depending on what accessories you put on the camera itself. It's around 160, 83 by 500 millimeters. So the dimension here is pretty compact. So it's pretty much a very portable camera. You can also put up a strap here. Based from the model OM-1, its predecessor OM-2. This model was created in 1975, and this camera wasn't really recognized by a majority of public because Nikon and Canon was popular at the time. There is actually 3 variants to the OM-2 models, which is the original OM-2 and the OM-2MD. The one that I have right here is the OM-2N-MD. So what separates the first 2 models and this is that the new model have a new recounted advanced level which had a smoother and rounded edges as opposed to the OM-2 and OM-2MDs. Well, what I like about this camera is charm and uniqueness to its vintage look. It feels boxy, well also sturdy. The other thing is the manual shot. There is a small lever here, you can see right here, that says manual, off or auto. This manual mode enables you to change the timer of the aperture, the size of the aperture, and the shutter speed. Let's talk about the lenses. The lenses used here is the Zuiko lenses. I'm sure you already know that Zuiko produces lots of good quality lenses made for 30mm, 45mm and 50mm lenses. Zuiko lenses are considered to be among the sharpest vintage lenses in a compact form. The guy shipped this camera with the lenses in it, but I couldn't be able to find the other lenses because it's not found on the market, so I can't really test all the other lenses. But if I do, I can make a video about it. Since this is a vintage camera, we are actually using a 35mm that needs to be processed in a red room. I took this camera to a trip to Baba. I was surprised after developing the pictures by how amazing the quality is. I'll show you some pictures what I've taken during the trip. One gripe I have about this camera is it uses and operates on 2 silver oxide batteries, and these batteries are hard to find out there in the market, so sometimes I have to resort to buying it online, which can fetch up to 50 ringgit per cell. All things considered, I still find this camera really enjoyable to play with because of its versatility and its manual mode. You can do so much with it. However, with a optimal condition such as lighting, you can create really stunning photos or portrait photos if you will. If you're trying to find that vintage picture look, I recommend you to go buy a disposable film camera. The one that I listed on the screen are about 100 ringgit to 60 ringgit if I believe on Shopee. Well, you can actually buy them for your project or whatever. So that's my review of Olympus OM-2N. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.